Far beyond Earth, an interstellar object continued its silent journey through space. At first, its movement appeared calm, predictable, and unremarkable.
Initial tracking placed the object on a routine observation path.
Multiple observatories monitored 3I/Atlas as part of standard procedures.
Nothing about its position suggested urgency.
Then, analysts noticed something small but unusual.
Its movement showed a repeating timing behavior.
The change repeated at regular intervals. Each cycle followed nearly the same timing. If you want to follow discoveries like this, subscribing helps you stay updated.
Ponderable dispersions.
Researchers began reviewing earlier data more carefully.
The pattern wasn't new, but it hadn't been obvious before.
Rotation timing appeared synchronized with the observed pattern.
That consistency caught scientists' attention.
Natural explanations were considered first. But existing models didn't fully account for the timing.
The object wasn't accelerating or slowing unpredictably.
Yet the timing continued to repeat.
There was no immediate concern for Earth. Still, the pattern couldn't be ignored. Internal reviews began focusing on timing data. Independent instruments confirmed the same intervals.
The cycle repeated without variation. Environmental factors were ruled out.
The pattern appeared intrinsic to the object. Nothing about its path suggested instability.
Timing consistency became the key focus.
Each rotation aligned with the same interval.
Such precision is uncommon in natural debris.
But no conclusions were rushed. Monitoring continued without public attention. The pattern persisted day after day.
No explanation fit perfectly.
And that uncertainty mattered. The timing never changed.
This consistency pushed the investigation further.
It wasn't reacting to anything nearby. The
pattern stood on its own.
And that raised more questions than answers.
Still, calm observation remained the priority. There was no immediate risk. Only an unexpected pattern.
Patterns like this are rare.
And was worth understanding dispersion.
And worth understanding.
Science moves carefully in moments like this.
Without assumptions.
Without fear.
Only patience.
Because understanding comes before reaction.
And this pattern is still being studied. As the object moved farther out, the timing pattern remained unchanged.
Each cycle aligned almost perfectly with previous observations.
Rotation appeared steady, but its timing was unusually precise.
Researchers began isolating timing data from all other variables.
The pattern persisted regardless of distance or lighting conditions.
External interference was ruled out early.
Nothing nearby could explain the repeating intervals.
That left the object itself as the source.
Natural explanations were still possible.
But none matched the timing exactly.
Importantly, no risk indicators were triggered.
The focus remained purely scientific.
Timing became the central question. Why did it repeat so consistently?
And why had it continued for so long?
No official explanation followed.
Only continued observation. Sometimes, data needs time.
And patience reveals patterns. Patterns that don't announce themselves,
but still repeating.
Still being tracked.
Still being measured.
Still being questioned.
Because repetition demands explanation.
even when answers are slow.
This is how discovery often begins. Not with certainty,
but with careful attention.
And steady observation.
Because science listens before it speaks.
And watches before it reacts.
This pattern is still under review.
No conclusions yet. Only observation.
Only patience.
Only careful study.
Because understanding takes time.
And repetition matters. Especially in space.
This is how questions begin. Not with answers.
But with attention.
And responsibility. Because patterns aren't ignored.
They're studied.
Everything eventually returns to the quiet stillness from which it came.
Carefully. Because understanding comes before reaction. And the observation continues.